Go live. Had to click that. And it appears that we're live. Let's see what happens here. My phone is thinking. All right, we are live. Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the top of the hill here in Manaway, Ohio at Crestwood High School. High atop Jack Lambert Stadium. Another gorgeous night here of Crestwood Red Devil football on tap for you. Tonight's matchup, the Berkshire Badgers are coming to town. They come in with a record of 3-4. We have our current record is 4-3. So it should be a pretty evenly matched game tonight. We look forward to a great football matchup between two up-and-coming football schools. Weather right now is about 60 degrees, give or take. Feels a little colder than 60 degrees, but that's Ohio. Manaway weather for you. I got internet back, I think. Let me check. Let me go live now.
At this time, would you please remain standing, remove your hats, and join us in honoring America for the playing of our national anthem.
I have no picture. Well, going to assume that we're live. The high school internet keeps cutting out on us about every 20 minutes or so. It seems to be back up for the moment. So I sincerely apologize, folks. I'm not sure what else I could do. I have my phone set as a backup, but it just takes so long to reconnect that I may lose you. That was the playing of the national anthem as our boys ready to take the field. Before they do, let's try to take a look at the CVC standings real quick. In the CVC Valley Division, Kirtland Hornets still sit at 6-1 with their only loss being to the Perry Pirates, who are ranked number 1 in Division 3 in the state. Harvey Red Raiders, Cardinal Huskies, and Crestwood Red Devils all at 4-3. Berkshire Badgers, as we saw already, coming in at 3-4. And the Grand Valley Mustangs, who we play in 2 weeks, at 2-5. Red Raiders and Kirtland Hornets are undefeated in the division. Huskies have a win against us and a loss to Kirtland, and we have 2 losses. So that's why we've dropped from 2nd to 4th. So tonight's kind of a big game, knowing that we have to go to Kirtland next week. So here comes our boys.
It's week 7. It's week 8.
It's week 8.
It's time for Crestwood football. Ladies ladies and gentlemen, your 2023 Crestwood Red Devils.
It's our seniors, Januska, Brugman, McIntyre. Leading the boys onto the field tonight. So I'm not sure where I got cut off earlier with the loss of our internet connection, but welcome. Welcome to Crestwood High School, high atop the hill here in Manaway, Ohio. Beautiful night for football. Just a little crisp in the air, a little bit chilly. It's not too terrible though, but it's time for some football. It's some good weather. And this is a big game. This is a big game for both teams for standings in the division. And as the boys take the field, I just have one question. Are you ready for some football? All right, looks like Crestwood's going to receive. Let me get the scoreboard up here real quick and we'll...
Muska finds a seam. He's taken off. One man to beat. He's dragged out of bounds at around the 31. Wyatt Januska opening up the night with a big explosive return there.
Okay, I think I'm set up now. Sorry, thanks, Bryce.
And this
Appreciate
sideline
you.
is fired up right now.
Opening kickoff taken back to the Badger 35-yard line. Currently the lights are out here on the field. Hoping they'll come back on soon. So Crestwood's going to go 4 wide with Blaziol on Summers' hip. Summers rolling out, got his receiver, makes a catch over now near the 30-yard line if they give him this forward progress. Bryce Giel on the catch. Young man's had quite a season, coming on strong. Yep, just shy of the first down there. And
I don't know if that's correct. I believe the chain gang.
Yeah, the chain gang looks like they're only 5 yards apart.
Something going on.
So,
okay.
So it'll be, as we get our scoreboard going here,
So it's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5, up near the 30-yard line. Crestwood's going to go with a little jumbo package here. 4 wide receivers, but 3 of them are bunched up there at the tight end area. And it looks like that's a wall for Blaziol. And he's looking for some room, blocking. He's busted through, and he kicks, and he gets it down to the 21-yard line. Well, it looks like they're going to mark him back at the 23. His bounce carried him all the way to the 20. Check that. They're going to put him down at the 22-yard line.
Kind of first tucked in a little bit behind his tackle there. That was about it.
Yep. Just rode him all the way as far as he could. So we're going to go 4 wide again. 2 in tight on the right, 2 out wide to the left, 1 in motion, left to right, right to left. Summers rolling out. He's got a man open. He's looking deep. And he checks down and hits open receiver. Trying to get a number here. Tommy Georgia, number 14 on the reception for the Crestwood first down. And this is the opening drive that we really needed. After starting the season off 4-1, the Crestwood dropped a couple the last 2 weeks on the road. Good to get back home. Good to get things moving right off the bat here.
Better hurry up and score while they can still see the ball till these lights come back on.
Yeah, till these lights come back on for sure. So Crestwood's going to go 2 wide to the right, 1 in motion. And Blasio takes the handoff, and he's got a little bit of a hole there to run through.
Nate Blasio, the ball carrier.
Drives ahead for a couple. Depending on the spot, they might give him 5 there. Yep.
5-yard gain on the play. And that brings up 2nd and 5 for the Red Devils. At the Badgers, 6-yard line.
Don't worry about it. Just having a little bit of a scoreboard issue, trying to get that worked out. But it's not changing the yards for her for some reason. My wife's up here helping again. So Crestwood's going to go 2 wide to the right, 1 in tight, in motion. And Blasio takes the handoff, and he's got a wall of Badgers there. He's got to try to push through, and it doesn't look like he's going to get anywhere. Stays on his feet, but may have lost 2 yards on the play.
He was stopped by a pack of Badgers.
The announcer here said he was stopped by a pack of Badgers.
2-yard loss on the play, so that brings up 3rd and 7.
So it'll be 3rd and 7 at the 9-yard line. So Crestwood can get a first down without scoring here. And they're going to stay in that 3 wide or 3 tight receiver package. 1. And Blasio takes the pitch, and he puts his head down, drives forward, just off tackle. Gets down near the 5. Right at the 5-yard line. They're going to spot it there. So it'll set up 4th and, it says 4th and 5, but I think it's about 4th and 4 because you can get a first down inside the 2. It does say 4th and 4 on the scoreboard now. On the scoreboard here. We're working on the fixing the scoreboard on the screen, folks. Hey, bear with us. Crestwood's going to go 4 wide, 2 wide left, 1 wide right, 1 motion right to left. Summer's going to roll out again, and he's in a heap of trouble. He's got to carry it himself and drive forward, and it looks like he's going to be stopped short of that first down. He's up near it, but they're marking him right back about the line of scrimmage at the 5, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. So
not the way you wanted to end that. But
no. You started off on fire, and it just...
Hey, if your defense can come in, though, and got a chance to make a big stop here, I mean, that could make something happen pretty quickly and turn it right back around.
Right. Deep in Badger territory. They got it at their own 5. And they've got a jumbo package here. Quarterback in his shotgun, and he hands off. And he's just trying to get a push from his lineman, and he's not getting it. He's driven back near the 1. Might give him his forward progress back to the line of scrimmage. Yeah, they give him about a yard. Yard and a half. And Badgers are in a hurry. They're right back to the line. They got 1 wide receiver out right, 1 out to the left. Quarterback's in his shotgun. And it's going to be a handoff. And he's breaks the tackle, and he's got some room. Thrown down by Blasio up over the 25 near the 28-yard line, 27. Check that, 26. And Badgers are quickly back to the line. 3 wide receivers out to the right. A running back in next to the quarterback in the shotgun. And he's got the ball. He's got some running room. He's got some daylight and tripped up.
Miles Miller, the ball carrier.
Touchdown saving tackle by number 6, Bryce Giel. We may have an injury. That's the quarterback. Looks like he might be limping off.
Yeah,
Let's hope
definitely
he's
looks like he
okay.
got a little tied up underneath in that tackle there. Looked like his ankle might have twisted.
Ugh.
A little funny.
So it's going to be 1st and 10 right at midfield. Badgers got 4 wide, and Crestwood's coming, and they mistimed it. That's going to cost us 5 yards in the wrong direction.
Offsides against Crestwood. That's going to be a 5-yard penalty. And it's going to be
Folks, I'm going to apologize in advance if our internet cuts out again. It's the school's internet. It's really good when it works, and it stinks when it goes out. I don't know what the problem is. It's blazing fast most of the time till it's not. So Badgers have 3 wide to the left, 1 to the right, and he's looking. He's going to throw deep. He's got his man, and wow, an incredible catch between 2 defenders right there with him. And he brings it down inside the 25, down around the 22-yard line, and the Badgers hurry right back to the line. They appear to have their first drive scripted already, trying to get Crestwood to jump. 2 wide receivers, 1 out wide left, 1 to the right. I'm sorry, 2 wide left, 1 to the right. Shotgun formation. Quarterback's looking. He's got some time. Just misfires.
Got a couple flags coming in on there, too. Both near the line of scrimmage.
Got some flags back here.
Looks like they're giving it a hold.
And it's going to be a holding against the Badgers. Back them up 5. Last pass was broken up by number 5, Nolan Huntington. Badgers are playing some up-tempo football here. And they've got 3 wide receivers kind of in tight formation here on the left-hand side with a tight end over there as well. And it's a reverse. 24 is dropping back. He's got a man open downfield. Did anybody catch it, or did they both catch it? Yep, number 5. That is Jack Hastings, number 5. 6-foot-tall senior for the Badgers, making that reception. Oops. Bumping my camera. And Badgers are going to try the extra point. And the kick is up and squeaks through. About 2 feet above the crossbar there, but it's good. So that'll make your score Badgers 7, Crestwood 0. After a fairly impressive opening drive. I've got an echo in my headset, so it kind of messes me up once in a while. I'm going to turn it down. If you hear yourself a half a second after you talk, it messes up your entire sentence.
I swear we haven't had anything to drink this evening. This is all.
Yeah. Yep.
We're just slurring a little.
So with just over 5 minutes to go in the first quarter, Badgers are going to kick off to Crestwood with the lights are on, except I take that back. Half of our lights are on. One post on the far side of the field and one light post on the near side here. This could get tricky if we don't get these other sets of lights on here anytime soon. It's a lot darker than it looks on the camera. So Badgers are going to kick off. And it's a decent kick. Is that Wyatt Januska on the reception? Runs out of bounds about the 30-yard line. So Crestwood's going to take over at the 30. After a pretty impressive opening drive that stalled inside the 5-yard line, Badgers marched it right down the field on us. And I have to say that it's no time to panic, but it is time to get something done. You can't afford to fall too many points down to these guys and try to come back. They're too good of a defense. Charlie's in a shotgun, hands off to Blasio, who sees something on the outside, takes it over there, but is met pretty quick by a pack of Badgers. He's going to pick up about 3 on the carry. Check that. He's going to get nearly 5 on the carry. Blasio's the workhorse, and he's going to get a lot of carries, and that's what you want. You want him to carry the ball, pick you 4 or 5 yards to carry, break off a big one every now and then, but really just control the clock, control the ball. Don't let the Badgers offense get a hold of it too much. It's a little pitch out to Blasio, who's dodging and bobbing and weaving, and he has a little bit of fight still in him going. Picks up the first down and then some. Gets up to the 45-yard line. Good for the first down there.
Yeah, picked up 10 on what could have been a dead play at about 2.5.
Yeah.
Keep those legs churning.
Yeah, he was met early on, but pounced through there pretty good, so. All right, so Crestwood's going to go 4 wide. 2 to the left, 2 to the right, 1 in motion right to left to right. Charlie's back to throw. He's got his man wide open over the middle, making a falling diving catch is Wyatt Januska. Picks up another Crestwood first down.
Quick decision there by Charlie to get that ball out. There's a small little window of open when you're between kind of the linebackers and safeties up the seam there. He had to get that out quick, and timing was perfect.
Yep, excellent play. In the dark even. Oh, I see some light coming out of the other light post now. They're starting to warm up a little bit, so maybe we'll be full brightness here any minute now. That's when our internet will go out, I'm sure. So hand off to Blasio. And he's looking for some running room around the outside, and he's just pushing and bobbing. He is hard to take down.
The first guy to meet Nate Blasio has yet to take him down by himself today.
Yeah. Picks up about 6 on the carry. 2nd and 4 Crestwood up at the Badger 36-yard line. And as I started to say, you really need somebody else to step up, somebody else to help take that load off of Blasio. We know he can do it. We know he can carry the load, but, man, it makes it easier if somebody else can help you out. Another handoff to Blasio. Makes one guy miss, makes another guy miss, and he's still dragging people with him. Pushes over the 35 down to maybe the 33-yard line.
Spotting him just short, just a yard short.
What changed? Go that thing right there. Yes. My wife's here doing the scoreboard again, and something flipped on her. So it's 3rd and 1. They got to get to the 32 for the first down, have it at about the 33-yard line, 3 wide to the right. Hand off to Blasio, and he's just following some blockers, dancing, bobbing, and weaving, and there's a flag coming in from deep on the defensive side of the ball. It looks like he's calling a holding on, probably on Crestwood. Yep, holding. Oh, that's going to hurt. So now you're going to go from 3rd and 1 to 3rd and 11. Oh, boy. Sorry. Well, we got a minute and a half exactly to go in the game. It's going to be 3rd and 9 Crestwood. Not quite sure how you get an 8-yard penalty out of that. Not quite sure how this works, but 3 wide to the right, 1 to the left. Blasiol's in on Summers' hip. Summers dropped back, look, steps up. Oh, he's got some room ahead of him. He's going to have to take a big hit and move the file forward. And he hit 2 guys hard and drove them back. He wanted that first down, but I think he's just going to be a smidge shy.
He really did lay the hammer down
He
there.
did.
That was typically you expect a quarterback to slide, I don't know, step off to the side and go down. Nope, I'm going through you.
No, you don't want your quarterback hurt. That's kind of rule number in there. And it's going to bring up, I believe that'll be 3rd down for the Badgers. It's going to be 3rd and about 2. Check that, 3rd and 1. 2 wide receivers. And handoff right up the middle, and he just drives through. Picks up, needed 1, he picked up 6. A little frazzled by losing connection there, folks, so I apologize. It's going to happen. I can't stop it. It goes out about every 20 or 30 minutes here at the school and comes back 5 minutes later. I don't understand it, but I'm going to do my best to work through it. My wife's having a little trouble with the yardage, so it's a little swing pass out to the left side, and he's going to get hit and dropped. What was that? That is Nolan Huntington, number 5.
There was Nolan Huntington on the tackle.
It's like a pickup of about 4 on the play.
4 yards gain on the play, so that brings up 2nd and 6. Now inside red devil
2nd and 6, Badgers in Crestwood territory at the 47-yard line. Got to get to the 41 for a first down. It'll be the 2nd down and 6, 2 wide receivers. Tight end in motion right to left. Fake handoff. Quarterback's looking deep. Oh, and he's going deep. He's got a gay, and he overshoots his man.
Miles Miller's pass is incomplete. Intended receiver.
Red Devils' defense has been really consistent in coverage today so far. Just kind of got one just really great catch made for one big chunk play. And other than that, I mean, Crestwood's not giving up much.
That was Bryce Giel and Blasiol in coverage down there.
So they'll try it again. 3rd and 6.
This will be 3rd and 6, Badgers. The Crestwood 47-yard line. Fakes a handoff. Quarterback still has quarterback still has the football, and he's in trouble. He steps up, and he heaves it. He's got a receiver, and he overshoots him.
Miles Miller's pass is incomplete.
Well, I'm going to say it was Huntington and Januska in coverage, I believe, on that one, or Huntington and Giel, I'm sorry. So it's just a bit overthrown. And they're going to go for it. 4th and 6 here. 4 wide again. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. A running back a little bit in front of the quarterback in the shotgun. And he's looking. He's got his man over here. And it's broken up! Great play, Bryce Giel, number 6. Nope, check that, number 8, A.J. Januska. That looked like a 6 at first. My apologies. Take nothing away from A.J. Januska.
Just
Incredible.
reading the quarterback's eyes.
Yep.
You know, he was playing a little softer coverage, gave him about 2 or 3 yards of space, but kept his eyes on the quarterback the whole time. He was staring him down. As soon as those shoulders dropped, he came across and read that like a book.
And that could be one of those things that swings the momentum for your team, you know?
Absolutely.
So Crestwood's going to have it, 1st and 10 up at their own 47. 10:04 to go in the second quarter. Looks like we're going to go 4 wide again. Summers drops back, and he's looking. He's getting flushed. He's dropping out. Throws. Oh, nice catch. Nope, they're saying he was out of bounds.
Just a hair's length out of bounds.
That was Januska again.
So they'll try it again. 2nd.
This is what we mean when I said we need somebody to step up and make something happen. Big play guys. Blasio can do it all, but you don't want to ask him to do it all. So that ball just out of play, out of anywhere that he could catch it and stay in bounds. But he made a great attempt at it. So Crestwood's going to go 3 wide to the left. Blasio takes the handoff out of the shotgun, and he's got a little bit of a hole, and he runs through it, and he pushes and bobs and weaves just as he always does.
That is the third or fourth time today that one finger on a shoestring has been between him and the end zone.
Yeah, yeah. He is a 4 inches shy of the first down. Looks like he's got to get to that 44, and he's at 44.04 yard line. So is this that, what's that NFL thing that they're all doing now with the tuck push? The tush push?
Tush push.
And it's a little swing to Blasio, who runs past him. Guys runs through a seam. He's got nothing but Dale, one guy to beat, and he stands up and just mows him over. And that's going to draw a flag.
I don't know what the flag was going to be.
I'm not sure. Oh, face mask on the defense.
That looked.
So in the midst of all that, there was a hand on Blasio's face mask.
Huh.
If that's a 15-yarder, that's going to put us in great scoring position here.
I'm a little bit, obviously I am a little bit hometown biased, but I don't quite know how you can get your hand on a face mask when you're face-to-face with your arms wrapped around.
Yeah, he was trying to tackle him. He must have had one hand up there.
Huh.
And maybe it just got caught up there?
Yeah. It's the only thing I can think of.
What an incredible run on Blasio's part. I mean, he met the guy head on and made him run backwards for about 5 yards.
Yeah.
Be first and goal about the 9-yard line. Deep in Badger territory for the second time tonight. And it's a little pitch out to Blasio, who's looking for some room, but...
Same play, other side.
Yeah.
I mean, if it works, run
right?
until it doesn't.
Right. Yep.
No gain on the play, so it's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 10. And it is 2nd and goal, so we do have to get the touchdown here. $8:15 to go. Oh, my wife's got the clock pretty close. So Crestwood's going to go 4 wide again. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. 1 in motion, right to left. Summer fakes the handoff, rolls out to his left. He's looking for somebody, and he's going to get hit and dropped. Does pick up a couple, so it won't be a sack. I'd take that back. He picks up about a yard. It's going to be 3rd and goal at the 9.
So it's now 3rd and goal from the 9-yard line.
We've got an uncooperative scoreboard tonight. Frustrating my wife, who's trying her best. So I'll do my best to give you the rundown as well. Crestwood's got 2 wide to the right, 1 in tight to the left. And he's going to hand off, fake the handoff to Blasio, and it's a little swing pass. Trips, and he's in for the Crestwood touchdown! Hauling that one in was number 9, Bryce Bennett. Excellent play, excellent setup, and excellent execution. Badgers defense has been kind of a bend, don't break all night. And they found the weakness. So Crestwood does not have a kicker that can consistently kick extra points or field goals. So we always go for 2. So here we come. We've got a stack formation here. That's not Blasiol on Charlie's hip. That was Januska. Check that. And he's not going to make it. He was looking for some room. Just wasn't there. That was the younger brother, Wyatt, on the carry. Falls just a little bit short.
Berkshire's defense still looked like as if they were in a field goal block alignment there. I mean, how many did they have down on the line? 10?
Yep.
It's going to be real tough to block 10 guys with 6.
Right. Still got this little bit of a bug. Coughing once in a while. It's just enough to annoy me. So we've got 3 cameras up here tonight, trying to give 3 different angles. Bryce, we're on yours right now.
Oh, jeez.
Just so you know. Switch over to mine. All right, Jake Ironman set to kick off from the Crestwood 40. 7:10 to go in the first half. Kick is away, and it's a pretty good one for Jake. Bounces down at the 20 and rolls down inside the 10. And he's going to try to field it, and he's going to get met and dropped inside the 10-yard line. Great special teams play there.
I think the receiver was trying to see if it could let it go out of bounds and get the ball at the 40, but it just didn't want to hook that way.
Yep.
He had to pick it up and do something with it. And by then, there's 8 or 9 Red Devils in the area ready to take you down.
Bryce Giel, Tommy Georgia, and freshman Ty Berquist all right there in on that tackle. So Badgers is going to go 3 wide, 2 to the left, 1 to the right, running back in with the quarterback, who's in a shotgun formation. And it's a little handoff, looking for a seam up the middle, does fight for a couple. I said Jackson Rattray made that tackle, pickup of about 5 on the play. Check that, 6 on the play, it'll be 2nd and 4. Badgers are 2 wide to the right. Tight end in also on the right. Running back behind the quarterback in a shotgun. And it's going to be a handoff again. And he's got a great big seam to run through, and it's going to be a foot race. He's got some room. Finally brought down. Wyatt Januska in on that tackle. But not before a great big gain.
Their left tackle almost set a pick with their block against our linebackers to kind of seal our linebackers off and create a hole up the sideline almost for them.
They're 3 wide to the right again, a tight end in, and they're going to shift in tighter. I'm not sure if that's a legal shift. Quarterback's going to run behind those wide receivers, and he finally drug down over in Crestwood territory.
Laundry on the field.
There's a penalty on the field in the area of holding. But yep.
Sure is.
Berkshire was guilty of the hold. So 5:57 to go in the first half. We'll replay first down. It'll be 1st and 15, Berkshire. Back at the 40. Yeah, they get to the Crestwood 45 for a first down. Still got 3 wide to the left, a tight end in there on the left as well. And it's a little handoff to the running back who's looking for some room up the middle, but he is met. Does pick up a couple, but they were some hard-fought yards. They're going to give him 3 on that carry. Set it down right at the 43-yard line.
Then they move up to their own 43-yard line.
2nd and 12. Same formation, 3 wide left. Fakes the handoff, and the quarterback's going to keep it. He's looking for some room to run, and he runs out of it. Tackle made by 14. I believe that's Tommy Georgia.
Tackled by Tommy Georgia. So it's going to be 3rd and 11 now.
So short gain on that play. 3rd and 11. And this is where you need a big stop. You can't make it a manageable 4th down. So they're going to go 3 wide to the right, 2 to the left. No running backs. Quarterback's all alone. Man in motion. And he fakes the handoff to him. Quarterback drops. He's looking. Throws over the middle, and he overthrows his guy. That's the stop you need there. They've been taking advantage of us all night on 4th and short. So now we finally have a 4th and long, 4th and 11. It looks like they're bringing out the punt team.
We'll see. Even on that 3rd down play, I don't know if that receiver makes that catch, if that's even enough for a 1st down there.
Right.
It was just really well covered by Crestwood again.
Yep. Uh-oh. And it looks like he's going to fake it. Nope, he's actually going to punt. He just ran. And kicks it down inside the 20, and it rolls out of bounds.
Maybe take some time off the clock. Confuse your receivers down there. I don't know. Looks like a rugby play, if you ask me.
Right.
So the Red Devils are going to start 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line.
So it went out right at the 20, so that's where they're going to mark it. 1st and 10, Crestwood. Got 4:09 to go in the first half, trailing Berkshire Badgers by just 1 point, 7-6. That failed 2-point conversion is the difference right now. So Summers in a shotgun. He's got Blasio on his hip. And it's a little pitch out to Blasio. Uh-oh. And he's met. Saw some feet go flying out of there. Somebody, one of the Badgers got sent back to about the 14-yard line. But no gain on the play. It'll be 2nd and 10 with 3:45 to go in the first half. I think trying for a little ball control here, it seems. Want to get down and punch it in because I think we got the ball to start the game, so we'll have to kick off to start the second half. So you want to go in with some momentum. Fakes the handoff. Summer rolls out. Little swing pass. Is that Bryce Giel again, number 6? Check that. Number 9, Bryce Bennett. Check that. Sorry. Puts his shoulder down, knocks some guys over, and gets himself a 1st down. Beautiful play. Good design, well executed.
It's kind of a flood concept where you get 3 or 4 outs going out to one side, pick your open one. Yeah, your 3-yarder, your 5-yarder, and your 15-yarder.
2 steps forward, 1 step back. Thought we had cleaned up our false starts there. We had 2 guys moving on that one.
Maybe it was the center that was wrong.
Could be. Crestwood's going to go 4 wide. 3 over here on the short side to the left, 1 up top to the right, 1 in motion left to right. Summers drops back to pass. He's looking deep, and he's getting flushed out, but throws the ball back across the field and incomplete. Intended for Tommy Georgia, number 14.
Another flag down in the backfield, though.
That's in the area of holding.
Once again.
That's going to hurt. That's not the direction you want to go.
But if they accept that, then it's just 1st and 20.
Yeah.
Get some more tries at this.
And it is holding against Crestwood.
So that's going to bring up first in a bunch. Back at the red number 25-yard line.
So it's going to be first and 25. Crestwood at their own 25. They got to get to midfield for a first down. Not easy, but not impossible. We got 3 wide receivers, 2 out to the right. Handoff is to Blasio, who got a good block. And he's fighting for some yards, picks up.
Take 9 of that right back.
Yeah. Most of that holding penalty back on first down. 3 of those is a first down. So bring up 2nd and 16 up at the 34-yard line. Check that. $1:54 to go in the first half. We're going to go 2 wide to the right. 2 guys in tight. Blasiol's on Summers' hip. Handoff is to Blasio, who, as always, finds a hole that isn't there. Manages to get his way through it. So from 1st and 25, we're going to be at 3rd and 9.
7-yard gain of the play. So that brings up 3rd and 9 now from the red number 41-yard line.
I'm surprised we're not calling a timeout here.
Yeah, 75 ticks left to go on the clock, and we don't seem to be in any big hurry.
Not at all.
I don't know if...
I guess we're really not wanting to give up the ball.
Yeah, not letting them get another chance to score.
Yeah, you get the first down here.
Then you can try something.
Break out some special plays.
So 2 wide to the right, a tight end in there, and running back on Summers' hip, and somebody's called a timeout. That'll be timeout Crestwood.
Timeout Crestwood.
Interesting.
Yeah, with 51 seconds left to go, this is why I'm not the head coach, because I don't know why we saved them for the last minute, but I'm not going to question it either.
You know, maybe they had a great day of 1-minute drills.
1-minute drills? Could be.
At practice on Thursday or something. Who knows?
But still an absolutely gorgeous night here. Early October. Just a bit of a nip in the air. Light jacket weather.
My nose is cold.
Your nose is cold? So after the timeout, 51 ticks to go on the clock. It's 3rd and 9. Crestwood has the ball at the 41-yard line. Summer fakes the handoff. Tosses it down here. Is that Georgia again, who pushed right near the first down? Check that. That's Bryce Bennett. And it is good for a first down. Summers looking deep. Hits his check down guy, who gets absolutely blasted. As soon as he catches the ball, I believe that was Wyatt Januska. Didn't have anywhere to go. He's going to lose 6 on that. So we're sort of back. It's really jumpy. I'm wondering, are we connected to my hotspot? No. So Crestwood's going to take their last timeout with 2 seconds to go in the half. Not sure why I don't know if your picture at home is jumpy, but mine on my phone is. But it's going to be coming out of the timeout. It'll be 3rd and 17 Crestwood with 2 seconds left to go in the first half, and a very well played first half by both teams. Each team with a touchdown. The difference right now is Berkshire converted their extra point. Crestwood failed on their 2-point conversion. I feel like Berkshire has kind of dominated us yards-wise. They've been able to pick up big chunk after big chunk, and Crestwood's kind of had to go piecemeal.
This will be the final play of of the half.
But this will be the final play of the half. Crestwood's going to go 4 wide. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. Blasio standing next to Summer in the backfield in a shotgun. Charlie's looking, and he's going to get hit, and he's going to get dropped, and the ball comes out, and Crestwood recovers.
And that's the end of the first half with the score. Berkshire 7,
That will do it.
Crestwood 6.
I'll bet you we don't lose internet connection at all during the halftime. So you band folks will be happy to know that we probably won't lose connection at halftime. The band faithful. While they're getting set up, we'll play a couple commercials here.
If you're looking to grow your faith and hear Bible-based preaching on topics relevant to you, then look no further than Venture Church Streetsboro. Located on Frost Road in the heart of Streetsboro, Venture Church is a place for your whole family. From Bible studies to Sunday school to modern worship from our live band, there's something for the whole family. We invite you to check us out online or in person, Sunday mornings at 10:45 a.m. Join us this weekend, in person or online, by searching for Venture Church Streetsboro on Facebook or YouTube. Or visit our website at venturechurcheast.org. Venture Church, a daring journey.
There are a lot of strange things out there, but what about a horror musical with a doo-wop twist? One of those standard timeless stories where a giant plant eats
I'm going to
people.
put my headset over here so you guys can hear the band. So we'll be back football action in about a half hour, 25 minutes. Probably just in time for the connection to cut out again. But thanks to those of you that are bearing with us. We're doing our best, upgrading our equipment all the time, trying to bring you the best show that we can. Because we love Crestwood football. We want to offer something nobody else can offer. Live stream home football games. So here's the band. We'll be back in a minute.
Sir Andrew Lloyd Webber is one of the most prolific composers in the history of musical theater. More specifically, he set the stage for rock opera, bringing mainstream appeal to classical styles during the 80s and 90s. This next show was no exception. Get ready to twirl your little devil mustaches. It's Jesus Christ Superstar featuring the amazing Madrats and Major Vera Smith. Back in the 1950s, territorial gang wars were a major problem in inner cities. Violence, theft, crime, not to mention all the incredible dance routines and singing. West Side Story, a tale of star-crossed lovers desperate to be together despite the hate of their rival factions. It had its moments for tears, but also featured some wild humor. You won't be able to stop shaking your little red devil tails to the funniest number of the show, Officer Krupke. Thank you to all the amazing fans for coming to cheer us on. Looks like the band's being chased off by Officer Krupke. Oh no. Thank you to the Crestwood Scarlet Guard for hosting us tonight. We wish them luck on the rest of their season. And as always, go Badgers!
Ladies and gentlemen, we proudly present to you tonight for the 2023 Scarlet Guard. They will be playing their show near Jackson in the Athletics Stadium. These will be played for their life. Aha, what's the line? All four hands roll and one more seat. Both box leading. You will do or you best to say in the box. You can show us like boxes and room. Now introducing the Blazers, LAMBERT. Thank you so much to the Crestwood Band Boosters and Crestwood Orchestras for their tremendous support of music education in the Crestwood Band program. Let's go, Red Letters.
If you're looking to grow your faith and hear Bible-based preaching on topics relevant to you, then look no further than Venture Church, Streetsboro. Located on Frost Road in the heart of Streetsboro, Venture Church is a place for your whole family. From Bible studies to Sunday school to modern worship from our live band, there's something for the whole family. We invite you to check us out online or in person, Sunday mornings at 10:45 a.m. on Facebook or YouTube, or visit our website at venturechurcheast.org. Venture Church, a daring journey.
Again, if you're looking for some good local food, down to Jake's at 4680 Prospect Street. They have daily specials and they're open daily until 9 p.m. except for Sunday when they're closed at 2.
All right. Just a few minutes left on the halftime clock before we get back to the action. Badgers have made their way out of the locker room. Referees are coming back onto the field. So, just to recap, each team has scored a touchdown. Berkshire converted their extra point conversion with a kick that wasn't superb, but it was just enough to get across the crossbar. Crestwood scored. And forgive me, I don't remember. How did they score? Who scored? Was it Bryce Bennett?
Yes.
That scored a touchdown on a little swing pass from Charlie Summer for the lone Crestwood touchdown. And we failed to convert on the 2-point conversion. Both teams have kind of had a bend but don't break defense tonight. Aside from each giving up a touchdown, there's been a lot of fourth downs, a lot of turnovers on fourth down. Teams are warming up. We were at a minute to go until the end of halftime, and they just popped 2 more minutes on the clock. So 2.5 minutes to go till the end of the official halftime. I thank you for bearing with me through the loss of internet connection. I'm not sure why it's dropping. I'm not sure if it's an internet provider problem, if it's some kind of router problem. I believe we are. So the Badgers took the opening kickoff down to the Crestwood 15-yard line. It looked like it was going to be botched deep, and he picked it up and had a seam down the far sideline and finally got knocked out, cleared down to 15 by Wyatt Januska. They carried a couple times, picked up some yards here to be 3rd and 1. Looks like at the 6, they got to get to the 5.
It's 3rd and 1.
Still it's the quarterback keeper, and he's going to dance and dive, dodge, duck his way into the end zone. That'll be a Badger touchdown.
Touchdown, Berkshire.
Uh-oh. So unfortunately, my wife had to leave, so my son Bryce is going to take over the scoreboard duties as best he can. Hopefully his struggles are fewer than hers were. Berkshire lines up for the point after. And the ball is up, and the kick is right down the middle. And very good. So 10:55 to go in the third quarter. Check that. Badgers 14, Red Devils 6. This is going to be a very important drive for Crestwood. They're going to have to make something happen here because you can't trail these guys for long. As we've seen, they can score. They can score points. They'll wear you down and score. Although I don't want to say we were worn down there. It was just a great kickoff return. Some bad kick coverage on our part. Thought maybe we had them deep, and a lot of guys looked like maybe they gave up on the play because they thought we had them probably down around their own 10 before we finally picked it up. Ran it all the way to our 15-yard line. 3 plays later, he's in for the score.
And it's going to be Mason Mendelera to kick off for the Badgers.
And the kick is up and away. Januska has the ball. He's looking for a hole. He's got a little bit of run room, trips over his own man.
Wyatt Januska on the return. Run out by Abram Southern.
It's a good return. Got us up to the 40-yard line.
So to start this drive, it's going to be 1st and 10 Red Devils from their own 40-yard line.
So decent field position on the return there. Not quite as good as the Badgers had, but anytime you can get up above about the 25, you'll take it. So Crestwood's got a jumbo package to the right. Handoff is to Blasio, who's got a little bit of running room, and he pushes some guys out of his way.
Blasio, the ball carrier.
Picks up 7 on the carry.
Brought down by Jason Grant.
Just doing what he does best.
7-yard gain in the play. So
Fighting for some hard yardage.
From the red cover, 47-yard line.
So it's going to be 2nd and 3 from the 47. Again with that jumbo package. 3 on the right side, 1 wide receiver out. And Blasio's going to take the handoff again, and he's going to spin. He's up near the first down. He's really going to defend on the spot. And it is a first down. And Crestwood is in Badger territory for the first time in the second half. Be 1st and 10, just over the 50, down to the 49-yard line. So got that kind of same package on the other side. We got a little pitch to Blasio, who's looking for some room, and he doesn't have much this time. I don't think he got back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to mark him just over it. Nope. Right back at it almost exactly. 2nd and 10, Crestwood. In Badger territory.
From the Berkshire 39.5-yard line.
Sorry, I turned you down at halftime, Bryce.
No, that's fine.
I'll turn you back up. I forgot to turn you back up.
I don't have much to contribute while I'm doing this, but
It's okay.
better safe than sorry.
So Crestwood's got 2 wide to the right. Handoff is a fake to Blasio. Charlie's rolling out, throws deep, and he's got his man downfield. That is Wyatt Januska coming up with a first down catch inside the 40, down around the 37-yard line of the Badgers. And I got to say, I don't remember. Wyatt was a freshman last. He's just I say just a sophomore. We have a lot of sophomores playing a lot of football. But I don't remember his name coming up much last year. But, boy, he's making an impact this year. Splitting time at quarterback in a couple games. Making some spectacular catches like that. Just finding ways to help his team almost every game. He's got a bright future here in Red Devil, red and gray. Handoff is to Blasio, and he's got some blockers. He's got a hole, and a shoelace tackle again. He got a foot out of that one, and he might have been off to the races. There wasn't a whole lot of Badgers in front of him at that point.
7-yard pickup, so it's now going to be second.
Another 7 yards in Blasio's back pocket. Down to the Badger 30, be 2nd and 3, right at the 30-yard line. Again, this is what I think the game plan was kind of ball control. Try to keep it out of their offense's hand. Control as much of the quarter as you can. Pick up chunks of yards as they're given to you. So Summers in a shotgun. Handoff again is to Blasio, who is fighting and pushing for yards again. Might be near the first down. Yep, they're giving the signal. It is a Crestwood first down.
Tackled by Andrew Kimpton. However, it's a first down for Crestwood.
1st and 10 at the Badger 46-yard line. Got to capitalize here. This is a drive you can't afford to lose. Can't afford to come away with no points. It's a slugfest here, and it's our turn to take a shot. And it looks like Badgers might have jumped off sides there. I think Summer gave him the hard count. And it is an offside, so that'll move him back 5. It'll be 1st and 5, down to 21.
75-yard penalty. They are now 1st and 5 for the Red Devils at the Badger 21-yard line.
First and 5 is a good time to throw the football.
Yeah, especially pushing up on the red zone here. I mean, perfect time to take a shot.
Yep. And fakes a handoff to Blasioli. He rolls out to his left, throws deep in the end zone. Got a man wide open. Touchdown, Crestwood!
Just a wide open, deep flag. Number
That
4,
is-
who I don't have a roster in front of me.
Number 6,
but-
Bryce
Oh, that's
Gill.
6. Just finding the empty space. You kind of draw everyone towards the weak side of the field there with the fake to Nate, and leaves that backside wide open.
Yep, Gill snuck in behind everybody. All he had to do was let Summer know he was there and get him to throw it to him.
Exactly.
So Crestwood's going to try. They have to go for 2. If you make it, it's a tie game. And we've got a jumbo package in here. It's like, direct snap to Blasioli, and he mishandles the snap. It was a little low, and he is swallowed up immediately. So that's a costly 2-point conversion right there. Looked like he had a blocker. I don't remember who was lined up next to him there, but it looked like the plan was to follow him.
Sure did.
And
Mishandled snap that'll fold quickly.
yep. It's unfortunate because it looks like it might have been there. However, you have to recover from those things. So 6:26 to go in the third quarter. Both teams exchanging some punches here. 14-12. Badgers lead the Red Devils.
I apologize. The stream is starting to look really choppy all of a sudden.
Is it really?
But I don't know. It's kind of in and out. It's not so bad now. All right. Well, I fixed
We were
it.
losing internet. All right. So Ironman tees it up at the 40-yard line. Another sophomore, Jake Ironman, kicking off for Crestwood. And his little squib kick. Looks like they were trying to keep it out of the hands of the guy that ran it back. 85 yards last time. Check that, 75 yards. So it'll be 1st and 10 Badgers right at their own 40-yard line.
Yeah, I don't
And
know. It
it's-
is pretty choppy right now. Stuttering.
First and 10
Are we dropping frames or something down here?
from their own 40-yard line.
Not really.
Hitting 60.
It's be 1st and 10 Badgers. 3 wide, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Running back behind the quarterback is in a shotgun. A tight end in here on the right-hand side. Handoff is up the middle. And he is met and hit and dropped. Might have picked up a yard out of there.
Brought down by Bryce Bennett
Bryce Bennett, number 9,
and Dan Doran.
meets him in the backfield. A little help from Dan Doring. Badgers are back to the line pretty quick here. 2nd and 9, Berkshire. 2 wide receivers, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Check that. Same formation they were just in. Running backs out wide to the right, and he's throwing deep. He's throwing up Hail Mary style, and it is broken up. Number 5, Nolan Huntington on the breakup. Excellent cover. Another young sophomore there, making his presence known. But they got to hurry back to the line because the Badgers are about ready to go. Can't celebrate too long. Be 3rd and 9. Berkshire at their own 41. And this is a big stop. You need a big stop right here. Keep that momentum you picked up with your offense there. So the running back switches from the right side to the left side of the quarterback. And he's going to throw. It's over the middle, and he is met and dropped immediately.
Not tricking anybody on Crestwood's defense with that one. Looked like they tried to set up a little slip screen, get that running back to kind of slip out behind some blockers, but didn't really have any blockers.
Yep, nobody there. Senior Blake Baumgartner makes that tackle. So Januska's going to drop back deep for Crestwood. Wyatt Januska, the younger one. And the punt is away, and it's a decent one. But it takes a Crestwood bounce right at the 20-yard line. Just kind of bounced at the 20 and planted itself there. Bounced straight up and straight down and stayed there. So this is a important drive here, make or break you. 4:55 to go in the third quarter. Opportunity looking to take your first lead of the night. But you got 80 yards to go here. So Crestwood's going to go 4 wide, 3 to the left, 1 to the right. Blasiol's in on Summers' hip. And a handoff is to Blasiol. He gets a little bit of block, but not a whole lot. It ends pretty quick. Stopped right around the 21 if they give him forward progress.
They don't. I said they don't.
They don't? Well, he's... Nope, you're right. They stopped right at the 21. I thought he was already at the... I didn't know he was at the 21. I thought it was at the 20, so...
Yeah.
My apologies. I don't have official spotters like they have for the NFL.
You need some binoculars up here.
I don't even have that. I have a zoom on my camera. All right, so we got 4 wide, 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Uh-oh. Charlie mishandles the snap, and they're going to blow it dead.
Wow. Interesting.
Is that just to protect the quarterback kind of thing? Was he touched while it was down?
Maybe.
I'm not sure who could have got a hand in there, but high school rules differ a little bit from college rules, differ a little bit from the NFL rules. So.
Yeah, if he picks that up with his knee on the ground, he's just down.
Was
right?
his
Like
knee
he doesn't
down?
need contact or
Okay.
anything. But I couldn't tell from up here. That must have been what he saw, though. Yeah.
Possibly. So we're going to have 3rd and 15 here. 3 wide to the right, 1 in motion right to left, 2 wide receivers now on the left side. Summers dropping back. He's looking
Going
deep.
for
The
all
ball
of
is
it.
up. He's got a man down there, but he overshoots him.
Charlie Summers' pass is incomplete. Number 8, Wyatt Januska,
Look,
or
A.J. Januska, senior, had a step, but the ball was about 3 yards overthrown. And that wasn't what we needed right there. We needed a first down. Needed a sustained, controlled drive here. Now we're going to give the ball back to Berkshire with some good field position, likely in Crestwood territory. Uh-oh, mishandled, and it's not a very good kick. It might have got tipped. Doesn't go very far. It's going to roll in the end zone. They're going to jump on it, and it's going to be a Berkshire touchdown. That is a Berkshire touchdown.
That might be the strangest play
I've never
ever
seen that. Anything like that. The punt went backwards. Was it tipped?
It must have been.
Well, that's the thing with youth sports. You tend to see things in youth sports you don't always see.
No
Youth
kidding.
in high school that you don't always see in pros in college. So they're going to tee up the extra point here. This is really going to separate. This will put Crestwood down 2 scores. Kick is up and is right down the middle. Makes the score 21-12. 3:11 to go in the third. You're definitely not out. We still got a whole fourth quarter to go. 3:11 to go in the third. So 15 minutes of football left.
I do seriously apologize. This is getting so choppy here with the
Is it
stream.
really?
So if it's hard to see what's going on, I do apologize.
I wonder why.
I don't know.
Some settings get changed or something?
It's probably just the internet.
That's on the feed. How is that so bad? Oops. Sneak
Yeah, switch to the other camera and see. Nah, it's
Nope,
still just
still
as
choppy on that
yeah.
camera, huh?
Yeah, I was.
Is this thing overheating?
I would
No, it's
hope
overheating.
nothing's overheating. With it being
It's chilly tonight.
48
It shouldn't be
degrees
overheating.
out.
Well, got no choice right now but to roll with it.
Yep.
So Berkshire's going to kick off from their own 40, up 9, 21-12, 3:11 to go in the third quarter. Still, what has been an incredible game has been marred by some goofiness. Like the punt that rolled back into the end zone. I've never seen that before. A great kickoff return for the Badgers to start the second half. Looks like Janus is going to field it up around the 20, gets it up to about the 26-yard line. So now you kind of have a play with a sense of urgency. You got to get on the board here. Got to come away with some points on this drive. 3:03 to go. So 1st and 10 Crestwood at the 26, their own 26. McIntyre leads them out of the huddle. That's senior Gavin McIntyre, one of our 4 seniors. Celebrated here on senior night at Crestwood. They're coming. And Blasio has a hole and he runs right through it and he just barrels forward. He's tough to tackle. Just doing what he does best. Picks up 6 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 4. After this next play, I'm going to attempt something here to see if I can fix the choppiness of the stream. It's always something.
So it's going to be 2nd and 4 for the Red Devils, and they're at their own 32-yard line.
I'll talk you through the next play as best I can. I know it's a little choppy. I'll give you the call here. Crestwood's got a jumbo package to the left of Summer. Blasio's on his left hip. Wide receiver out wide left. And I think they're going to say it was an illegal formation or an illegal shift. Oh, offsides on the defense.
Offsides against Berkshire.
Sweet. All right, stand by real quick. I'm going to attempt something here. This may take our picture down for a second.
First down for Crestwood.
That didn't seem to make a difference. Let's try this. At the bottom, slide this down and click on the camera. Yeah, click on that. Go to properties. Go to deactivate, and then reactivate. Just activate and OK.
Yeah,
Did that do it? There we go. Troubleshooting on the fly. So Blasio on the carry there on first down. Doesn't pick up really anything. Be 2nd and 10 Crestwood. Up at their own 36-yard line. And they're going to go jumbo package here. Again, 3 wide to the left. Charlie's looking. He's going to hit Bryce Giel, who's bobbing and weaving. And he breaks through. He's got a little bit of running room. Into Badger territory. And they're going to mark him out at the 41-yard line. Oh, right at the 40. Check that. Giving him a good spot. In my estimation, I'm not going to argue. 48. 1st and 10, Crestwood. Threatening deep into Badger territory, down to the 28-yard line. 1st and 10, Crestwood. Handoff is to Blasio, and he has a little bit of Hole up the middle. He busts through everybody. He's got one guy to beat. He's got to stay on his feet, and he's in for the Crestwood touchdown. 28-yard scamper for Blasio. Gets Crestwood within striking distance of the Badgers now. That was an important drive. We had to come out with some points there. Get this to a one-possession game in the fourth quarter. Excuse me. But Crestwood is, as always, going to try for two. Got one wide receiver out to the right. Handoff is to Blasio, and he's following blockers, and he's fighting and pushing, and it's close, but I'm not sure he had enough momentum hitting that line. No good. That's okay, because we're still within striking distance now. It's a one-score game. Badgers 21, Crestwood 18, and that was an important drive. He really had to have some points there to keep this fourth quarter relevant. You're really going to have to count on your defense now to come up with a big stop here, too.
Jamie Davis. On left, so Christopher. Bree Roby. Maddie Ashby.
Introducing some
And for our seniors,
cheerleaders.
Tiana Stahl. Ella Sayer. Ella Sayer. And Abby Grubb. Your 2023 varsity cheerleaders. Thank you, ladies.
So sophomore Jake Ironman's going to tee up the football at the Crestwood 40.
Jake Ironman to kick off for the Rebels.
Little bit of a pooch kick, just trying to keep it away from their dangerous returners. Picks it up with the 20, and he's got some room again. How does this happen? All you got to do is push him out of bounds. And
Ball wanted
it
to
is
come out
stripped
there
away,
at the end.
but it's thrown out of bounds, so not the return you wanted. I don't know how we keep giving them that sideline to run down, but we're doing a pretty good job of letting them have it.
He was pulled out of bounds by Jake Ironman.
That was the kicker, Jake Hireman, on the tackle there. So Badgers are in their shotgun formation. Three wide receivers out to the right, tight end in to the right. And quarterback's got the ball on a keeper, and he's being chased, but he's fighting, and he gets up near the first down. Looks like he may have it.
Miles Miller, the ball carrier. Brought down by Wyatt Jerusalem and Bryce Keeler.
Well, are they saying he's short? I can't tell. Yep, they're moving the chains. Okay, it was close. The spot does give him enough for the first down. Excuse me. 10:47 to go in the fourth quarter here.
First down.
We got three wide receivers running back in behind the quarterback in the shotgun. Handoff is up the middle. Just off. No, right in that A gap. Picks up about 5 on the carry. Blasio brings him down at the 20-yard line. And this is, your defense is just going to have to dig deep right here. You can't afford to go down 2 scores again. Not this late in the game. 3 wide again. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Tight end in there. More of a running back formation there on the left-hand side. Running back just behind the quarterback in a shotgun formation. And he hands off, and he bounces through again, jumps over a couple guys, but comes up just shy of the first down, I believe.
Tackled by Corey Bonaskis.
Corey Bonaskis in on the tackle for Crestwood. And they need a yard. 3rd and 1.
So it's going to be 3rd and 1. Now for the Badgers.
In dangerous territory here. This is a good time for them to fake a handoff and drop in a touchdown on us. Nope, no fake. He's going to hand off. He's going to follow blocker. He's going to go right up the middle and hit really hard as he gets that first down, though. Senior Cody Brugman in on the tackle there, but not before another Badger first down. So 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line. Crestwood. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And referee is blowing a whistle about something. Looks like some Crestwood players have leaked down the field. They're just giving them a sideline warning, I believe. Players and coaches aren't really allowed down past the 25-yard line, even on the sideline, and some players had leaked down there. So the handoff is to number 5, and he's got a good block out in front. He's dragged down, but he's tossed around and thrown forward. Up near the first down. Just shy, so it's going to be 2nd and 1. Call it 2nd and 2 for the Badgers. At the Crestwood 6, they got to get to the 4 for a first down. And it's a fake. The quarterback's keeping the ball. He's got some Devils over there to meet him, but he dives forward for that Badger first down. It'll be 1st and goal at the 4. Yep. So if you've ever needed a bend but don't break defense, now is when you need it. Handoff is up the middle, and he just prances in like nobody was there to stop him.
Justin Phillips, the ball carrier, touchdown.
Justin Phillips, the ball carry for Berkshire. For the 4-yard Berkshire Badger touchdown. It's a 9-point Badger lead, 27-18, as they attempt another extra point. Trying to go ahead by 10 here. And another one splits the uprights. And he's perfect on the night with those extra points. 4 for 4. And that makes it a 10-point game. Berkshire Badgers 28, Crestwood 18. 7:53 to go in the game. And you're running out of chances here. Quickly.
Yeah, going to need a quick score with this offense and a quick stop on defense if you want to have a shot at even just tying it up.
Yep, absolutely.
Man, just thinking you punch one of those 2-point conversions in.
Yeah, and it's a different ball game. Yeah, you're
still
within a
one
score.
Possession. Yeah.
You had 3 tries and you only punched 1 in. Excuse me. Looks like if you were watching a game on TV, you'd think we just kicked 6 field goals. 18's an unusual score. So, Badgers tee up the ball at the 40-yard line to kick off. Januska is back with Blasiol for Crestwood. Back deep, their own 15. And it's a little pooch kick. Fielded at the 40 by, was that Bryce Bennett? Check that, A.J. Januska. 8s and 9s all kind of look the same from back here. But he picks up 5 on the return, so it'll be 1st and 10 Crestwood at the 45. which is pretty good field position. You really couldn't ask for much better. 7:49 to go. Crestwood down 10. 55 yards to pay dirt here. Handoff is to Blasio, and he does what he does best, just looks for a pile to push. He found it, and he pushed. 5 more hard-fought yards for Blasio.
Brought down by a bunch of Badgers. So he picks up 5 yards. So it's now 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5, Crestwood right at midfield. 7:25 to go here in the fourth quarter. Crestwood's going to go 4 wide, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Blasio is in on Summers' hip. Got a man in motion left to right. Summer drops back. He's looking to pass, and he's got to get rid of it quick. And he did. He threw it. It's a forward pass. They're trying to argue it was a fumble on the other side, I think.
Yeah, that ball was moving forward out of his moving hand.
Yep, it's not a fumble. He threw it. It wasn't pretty. Definitely weren't pretty.
Well, yeah, it wasn't a great pass, but
And you would
it was a pass.
really hope somebody wouldn't come through that unblocked.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
That'll make you hesitate as a quarterback.
Yeah. So we're going to go 3 wide this time. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Summer and Blasio. Fakes the handoff to Blasio, which gives him a little bit of time to look downfield, and it's picked off. It was a nice jump by number 5, who just snatched it out of the air.
Man.
That kills you. Jack Hastings, number 5, for the Badgers on that interception. So it's ball control time. And the handoff is met at the line of scrimmage. Drops, falls forward for about a yard. 6:44 to go. 2nd and 9 Badgers, who I would be willing to bet are not going to be in any hurry to snap the football for the next couple minutes. This is their chance to overtake Crestwood in the standings tonight in the CVC Valley Division. Probably, if they hang on and win, that would knock us out of playoff contention, I would believe, especially having to go to Kirtland next week. Handoff is to number 4, the running back, and he's got some room. Picks up the first down and a bunch more inside the Crestwood 40. Down to the 37. One of the Badger linemen wanted everybody to know it was first down. Just giving the signal in case we didn't see it. Crestwood only has 3 down linemen at the moment, so they're trying to play a contained game here. Give a little, but not much. And here we come. Right up the middle, and it created a hole for him to run through, and he's off to the races. It's going to take a Blasio to catch him. That was Blasio tripped him up, and he was jumped on by a couple more guys. But not before he gets down inside the 5. And that might be the nail in the coffin. On what started out as a 4-1 season, has just in a couple weeks here about to be 4-4 with a trip to the Kirtland Hornets next week, which nobody has been looking forward to. That's like taking a trip to Massillon or Hoban. You know you're going to get some of the best football players in the state coming at you. Oh, quarterback keeper. We got guys up there, but he puts a little move on, and he just walks into the end zone.
Touchdown, Berkshire.
Without much contest there. Without really anybody saying no. So that puts the Badgers up 34, Crestwood 18. And that's going to do it. Unless you can pull off a miracle, you're down 3 scores here. So kick is up and good.
And the extra point is good.
So that gives them another one to be 35-18. So we have 4 minutes and 38 seconds to score 17 points. Stranger things have happened.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say it's out of the realm of possibility, but I'm not going to bet on it either. So, what started out as a great game, 7-6 at halftime.
Fizzled.
What's that? Fizzled, yeah. Started with an impressive run back by the Badgers to start the second half, all the way down to the Crestwood 15, and 3 plays later, they punched it in for a touchdown.
Crestwood did respond to that.
Crestwood
one.
did answer.
That was,
Touchdown of their own. We just couldn't make any extra points. And then the Badgers have scored 2 more times since
14
then.
unanswered since then. Yeah.
14 unanswered.
And it's Mason Mandalero to kick off.
So the Badgers will kick off from their own 40-yard line. And they've done pretty good keeping it away from Januska and Blasiol on the kickoffs. Let's see if they continue that. Yep, they look like they're trying not to kick it to him. But I believe Blasiol picks it up. And he's looking to the sideline. He's got a little bit of running. He's dragged down by the back of his shirt up near the 48-yard line.
Hey, go
4
big or
minutes.
go home right now, right?
I'm sorry?
Go big or go home right
Go
now.
big or
right?
go home, right?
Right at the 48-yard line. So red double ball.
4
first
goes.
and 10.
So 1st and 10 at the Crestwood 48-yard line. We're going to go 2 wide to the right, 1 to the left. Blasiol in on Summers' hip, who's in the shotgun. Fakes the handoff, rolls out to his right, hits his check down guy, and bounces off him and out of bounds.
Intended for Bryce.
I believe that was number 6, Bryce Giel, the intended receiver.
So they'll try it again. 2nd and 10. From their own 40.
Charlie's got a impressive fastball during baseball season. I think he just threw it right there to Giel, who was only about 5 yards in front of him. So I hope Bryce's gloves are thick, because that probably stings a little bit.
It's a little chilly out for that.
Yeah. So we're going to go 3 wide in a jumbo package here. Handoff is to Blasiol, who's trying to follow those boys. He finds a hole, cuts and dances and jukes and jives and gets the Crestwood first down up to the Badger 41-yard line.
Tackled by Jack Hastings.
And this is the kind of game we wanted. We wanted ball control. We wanted to pick up 5-10 yards here and there. Control the clock, control the ball, because we knew that the Badgers could be explosive. And they've showed that they can. So we're going to stay in that same package, just on the other side this time. Handoff is to Blasiol, who cuts it back outside. Drives forward and
Ball carrier.
looks like he might have collided heads with somebody.
Danny Tiller on the tackle.
Yeah, he's going to need a break. Thank you, Coach.
2-yard gain on the play.
Got to get him out of there. That was a hard hit.
Now from the Badger.
I felt that up here. 3:33 to go in the game. Ball inside the 40 at the Badger 39-yard line. 2nd and 8. Crestwood. Going to go 3 wide again. Fakes the handoff, rolls out. He's going to have to get rid of it quick. He's got a guy, but he just overshoots him. As intended for Wyatt Januska, number 4. Who has had some good catches, good receptions tonight, but then has had several that just out of his reach. Do we see if Blasio checked back into the game yet?
It did not look like it. He is still on the ground on the sideline over
Is he?
here. Yep.
Oh, man.
He's trying to hop up.
Oh, there he is. Yep, walking it off. Looks like he might have twisted an ankle in the process. He was limping over here. Summers back. Throws it. Caught by number 14, Tommy Georgia. Picks up 5 more yards on the play. It'll be 4th and 4 Crestwood at the Badger 35-yard line, and this is the game right here. I mean, it is a little bit out of reach, but if you want to have any life, you got to get this first down. So Blasio still has his helmet off on the sideline, and as much as I would love to see that man run for 100 more yards tonight, I'd prefer we keep him healthy and safe. Summers back. He's got some time. He unloads, finds his man, who is fighting for yards and thrown down by his T-shirt. I can't even tell what number that is. Well, that's Bryce Giel, number 6. With another impressive catch on the night. Boy, he's having a great night himself. Gets the Crestwood first down up inside the 25, down to the 24-yard line of Berkshire. That's where it'll be 1st and 10. And we got 4 wide again. Summers looking left, throws left. Oh, just overshoots his man out of his cut.
Looked like the receiver kind of lost his footing on his hook route.
Yeah, tried to make that cut and just lost his footing.
The timing was there.
Yeah, it was. It was a good timing route. Januska just couldn't get out of that slip to jump high enough to reach the football. So it'll be 2nd and 10 Crestwood. Clock is stopped at 1:59 to go. Summer checks his team out of the huddle. Going to go 3 wide this time. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. That's a low snap, and he's in trouble. Oh, he finds a little seam, and he's pushing and fighting and driving and dodging. Charlie turned nothing into a good gain there.
Timeout, Crestwood.
Crestwood's going to take a timeout. Snap kind of came back at his feet. Looks like he dives across, and he's in for the Crestwood touchdown. Took a minute. I was waiting for an official. I must have missed the one that called it. Unfortunately, there's not much we can do to help ourselves here. We're still down. Even if we make this, we're still down 2 touchdowns.
In 33 seconds.
33 seconds to go.
Makes the score look a little better.
It does make the score look a little better. Summers throws and misses his man. So down 11. 33 seconds to go in the game. And I would, unless we can pull off a miraculous onside kick here, that they probably won't be ready for.
I don't know why the clock is doing this thing again.
I'll talk people through it. Don't worry about it. It says 20 seconds, and he can't stop it, but there's 33 to go.
There. And it is definitely not the first quarter.
I'm sorry?
I said it's definitely not the first quarter either. That's what the scoreboard tried to tell you. Don't believe everything you read, folks. It's all a sham.
All right.
What can Crestwood draw up to maybe score on an onside kick?
Right. It's going to have to go 10 yards. Nobody's back deep for the Badgers. The deepest guys they have are at the 30, which is only about a 30-yard kick. So Ironman tees it up, boots it, and boots it over their head. It rolls down inside the 5 at the 3, and he's just going to lay on it and down it there. And that's probably going to be good enough for the game. Crestwood does have 2 timeouts left. So you might force the Badgers to get a first down, but it's going to be hard to score twice. So before the internet cut out last time, I said let's talk about where we are. This is going to drop us to 4-4 and 0-3 in league play and head into Kirtland next week. It's not going to be fun. And Badgers are just going to down the football. They're going to have to be careful because they're right up against the goal line. Downing it over there could cost them a yard each time, and they're only 2 yards out, 3 yards out. So
they only have to do it one. They don't even have to do it again, I don't think. Yeah.
I think we're just going to take the L, keep our guys from getting hurt, understand where we are and where we want to go as a program. So here's what you got. You're 4-4, 0-3 in the. I take that back. 0-4. Take that. No, 0-3. I'm sorry. 0-3 in the division, the CVC Valley division. Kirtland's way out ahead of everybody. Cardinal and Harvey are up there fighting for second place. This is going to move Berkshire ahead of us. And we are down near the bottom depending on how Grand Valley did today. I'm not sure who they played. Probably a division opponent because I think all the division games were the last 5 games. But just based on what I've seen from Grand Valley last year, they had a lot of – they're like us. They had some building to do. So what encourages me is that we've been playing tough the last couple weeks. We've played some close games. I mean, it's only 11 points tonight. Doesn't sound like a lot, but it really was one. The difference was really the one touchdown to start the second half. You take that back or you make an extra point or 2 along the way for us, and it's a different ball game. And that's the kind of thing that a team full of underclassmen – we're only graduating 4 seniors this year. So a team full of underclassmen looking towards their senior year gives me some hope for next season. The last time that we won the CVC championship was Valley Division, was Nate's older brother, Louie. And when he was a senior, and Evan and Mason Daniels, the Wonder Twins, that helped us back then. So we had some upperclassmen that were really fantastic back then. So as much as it's hard to know that we started out the season 4-1 and really could have started 5-0, other than a first half at Rootstown, had we got that bad first half back, we could have been 5-0 going into the league play and maybe had a little bit of more momentum. Hard to say. But what I do know is I'm proud of these boys. I'm proud of their fight. I'm proud that our coach, Jack D'Amato, does seem to always do the right thing at the right time for his players. And he'll lose a game to do the right thing for his players before he'll sacrifice a player to win a game. But next week we got to go to Kirtland, and I don't want to go. I'm kidding.
They do have a loss on their schedule.
They do. They lost to number one.
Not infallible.
Perry Pirates, number one team in Division III in the state right now, and they lost at home by a touchdown. So they are a darn good team, folks, and they're the class of our division. And if you want to be that good, you got to beat the good. So that's the standard. That's what Jack D'Amato talks about. That we want people to know that when they come to Crestwood, they're going to get their butts kicked. So we're probably still a year or so away from that. But when we get there, hopefully we never leave that. And it's all due to guys like Jack D'Amato that have built up our youth program. 2 teams, the Mighty Mites and the Varsity, are playing in the playoffs this week. Both of them undefeated. So it's going to be an exciting time for them. The NEO YFL cheerleading competition is tomorrow at Hiram College. It goes on all day. If you'd like to come watch some youth cheerleaders cheer their little hearts out and show you their routines they've been working hard on all year, show up anytime after 11 a.m. tomorrow at the Hiram College gym. Other than that, I think that wraps it up. Anything you want to add, partner?
Not that I can think of off the top of my head. You pretty much nailed it.
I covered it all, huh?
Yeah. Love to see there was a chance at the end of this game where Crestwood could have just rolled over and said, that's it. But he managed to get one more score out of that.
Yep.
This team's not ever going to quit. So that bodes a little bit well going into Kirtland, knowing what a force they are.
Yeah.
And have been. So
yep.
Crazier things have happened. Anybody can win on any given night.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
So it's good to see. I see Nate Blasio walking down the sideline, not limping. Doesn't appear to be dazed. So he'll be good to go next week, I'm sure. We're going to need him, and we're going to need everybody healthy. So if you get a chance, I hope you all can join us in Kirtland next week. Make the long drive up there. Cheer our boys on because they're going to need it. Just hit fade. Just hit the fade button. Take care, everybody. God bless.